How's it going, everybody? Welcome to episode 5 of my Brick by Brick Iron Man, which is my hardcore Iron Man chunk locked account. Sorry for the late upload. I've had a lot going on in my life, been dealing with that, but I hope you guys enjoy today's video. And we've just hit another 50 level milestone at 600 total level, and followed by an HP level, so actually 601 total level. Which means we can now roll another chunk. Let's see which one we unlock. Alright, here we go. Give us something good. Cannot get there. Gonna roll again. And we cannot get there either. We'll roll again. Can't get there either. So another chunk here. Exam center. Okay, so we're just going to keep rolling here. The reason being is because all these chunks that I can't get to also have nothing in them. Aside from the exam center, you can start quests there, but you cannot finish anything. As well as, down here, the Bedouin camp, nothing here. There's no unlocks there for me. The only thing that would have been an unlock would be this chunk right here. It does unlock pineapples for like a pineapple pizza, but we cannot get there. So that's just not a chunk that I'm going to consider useful. So hopefully we'll get something that has an unlock that we can actually get to. Okay. I'm not sure what's in that chunk there. We'll go ahead and check out that chunk real quick. So we looked in that chunk. There's nothing notable inside there. We already have iron and coal unlocked, and we can mine both of those. And everything else we already have as well, except for a cabbage spawn, but nothing out of that. So we'll go ahead and roll another one. And that's water. Go again. Desert mining camp. Okay, that allows us to do quite a bit of stuff. I think we can actually finish. No, we cannot. So we can start the tourist trap quest, but we cannot complete it. So we're gonna go ahead and roll again. Nothing there. The Draenor course does require 10 agility, so I cannot start that. The dungeon has a zombie in it and an anvil, which we both already have unlocked. We'll go again. Varrock. Awesome. Okay. That unlocks some stuff that we can do. We have new best in slot items up here, so we're going to head straight over to Varrock, get some stuff bought, and work towards some unlocks there. Okay, first thing we're going to do is come into Thessilia's Fine Clothes. Buy this red cape, because I killed over 200 of them freaking goblins and never got one. So I'm just going to buy one here, rather than sit there and camp the monster drop. Might as well buy this blue skirt. I'll buy a black skirt. I need a pink skirt. Eventually need a brown apron. Don't need a white apron as of now. Second thing we're going to do is come upstairs here and pick up this spade so that I can do the hot and cold clue scrolls. And then we're going to go over to the sword shop. Okay, now we have access to an adamant weapon, and the sword is going to be the best thing for me. This has a little bit better melee strength and accuracy than the scimitar, so there's our first adamant weapon in the game. The adamant longsword is actually a little bit better than the short sword as far as stats go. It just is a lot slower, so this is best in slot for DPS. I'm going to go over to the East Bank, since I don't have the West Bank unlocked, get rid of some of this inventory, and I'll see you at Zaf's. Alright, here at Zaf's Superior Staffs, I'm going to go ahead and buy one of each of these elemental staffs, which is going to increase our magic training immensely. And we no longer have to grind for elemental runes, and we can use all these mind and airs that we acquired. Coming over to Horvik's armor shop, this mithril plate body is going to be our best in slot for quite a while, Gonna buy the studded body and studded chaps, which is gonna be our best in slot range as well. When I come across the street, talk to Low and buy a willow short bow and a maple short bow. We can wield the willow short bow, but we have to upgrade, or we have to get 30 range before we can upgrade to the maple short bow. Just gonna go ahead and sell all this stuff that I crafted here. Now some of this stuff is required for clue scrolls, but I did bank the amount that I needed for the clue scroll stashes. We're gonna sell all of these. And these bronze bolts, terrible training method, bad ranged bonuses, sell for 0. Just gonna drop those. I do have a clue scroll to come upstairs here and search a drawer. We're gonna do that. See if this is a one-stepper. Okay, 2 steps. And that's a Catherine step, so that's getting dropped, unfortunately. Came up to the Black Wizards to train my magic as well as get some rune drops, and I got some cosmic runes. So what we're going to do is head back to the bank and enchant that sapphire amulet, which will give us our best in slot magic ammy. Okay, here we go. Enchanting the sapphire amulet, and we now have our amulet of magic. Plus 10 magic bonus, which is plus 6 better than the amulet of accuracy. But this is still going to be the best in slot for range and melee so far. 25 magic coming in with that last kill. That is the requirement for Varrock teleports. However, I don't see myself using Law Runes as of now. It is a rare drop, and I've got 3 for telegrabs when we start fighting the lesser demon. Hopefully we get more by the time we're at the level required for telegrab. Wow, guys. Second casket of the account, beginner casket. My first step was to dig right here northeast of the Alcarid mine for Raldo hot and cold clue. Second step behind the wizard tower here. Let's go ahead and open this up and see what we get. Frog slippers. We actually got a unique. Wow. That's pretty cool. Staff of Water would have been great had we not unlocked anything from Varrock, but alright, I'll take the frog slippers. Nice. Just got 30 magic there, which means we're 3 levels away from the telekinetic grab. Now we did get a beginner clue scroll. Unfortunately, we could not do the 3rd step because we had to cook a pike for Charlie. But while we were talking Fortunato in Draenor Village on step 2, I decided to buy this Chronicle, which teleports us to the Champions Guild, which is a great way of transportation other than the laws. I mean, the laws take you to Varrock a little bit quicker, but this, 150 GP per charge, can't beat that. Love it. Okay, we just got another beginner clue scroll, and since I don't have the strange device, the quickest way I can get to my only Reldo step is to take a dueling ring up to here and then walk, because my step is right here. At the moment, I'm getting all my beginners from these Dark Wizards. It would be so handy if I had this chunk unlocked so I could just walk down. Unfortunately, we don't. And we did get some cosmic runes from the wizards, so I'm just going to enchant one of these dueling rings. And I'm going to use that for means of transportation. And unfortunately, this is not what the step is. I only have a 25% chance of it being in that chunk. And I've gotten 3 of these all within that same little square right there. But that one was not one of them. Oh, back to the wizards. As you see in the chat box there, we did hit 33 magic, which is the requirement for telekinetic grab. We did not, unfortunately, get any more law runes. However, we're not done training yet because we still need to get to 30 range. We are currently at 20, so I have 10 levels to go. And there's potential for more drops. So let's get back there. Alright, so we hit 25 range, and a few kills after that, we actually got ourselves another beginner clue scroll with the first step in Alcarid mine. So we're going to go ahead, come over here, hit this panic, see if we get another step. Another clue scroll. Here we go. Okay, we do not have Barbarian Village unlocked, so unfortunately that is a drop as well. Step 1 of the beginner clue. And it is a 1-step casket. That is awesome. Let's go ahead and open it right up, see what we get. Steel longsword, unfortunate. Just hit 30 range on that last Dark Wizard kill. We only ended up getting 1 extra Law Rune drop, so we have 6 telekinetic grabs. So we're just going to head over to the Lesser Demon, and we only need a couple drops from him, which is the Mithril Square and the Rune Med. So hopefully we get them pretty quick, and I'll see you over there. After just 8 kills, we ended up getting that Rune Med helm. We just got an Evil Bob random. Helped Prison Pete out, got 3 diamonds for that as well. So all we need now is the Mithril Square Shield. We just hit 40 magic, which is the requirement for teleport the house if we ever unlock a house portal. That's pretty good for transportation. Here's another 40 milestone in hit points, so we're coming along pretty nicely. 43 combat at the moment. Wow, guys. 14 beginner clue scrolls from Dark Wizards, and I've got 1 casket. Was a 2-stepper. First task was to dig behind the Wizard's Tower, which is right there within our chunks. Second step was to talk to Hans here. And now that we got the casket, let's go ahead and open it. I'm hoping for like a black pickaxe or a kite shield. Oh, steel plate legs, steel axe. Unfortunately, neither of those are an upgrade, but it is nice to get these beginner clue scroll count up. There is another 5 milestone in defense, bringing us to 35. 5 levels till 40. Alright, as you see in the chat box, we just hit 36 defense, which puts us at 650 total, which means we can now roll another chunk. Alright, here we are going for another chunk. Let's go ahead and roll it. And we unlocked the node, which is Tutorial Island. I'm just going to go ahead and unlock these as well. Just because it's water. And re-roll that. And that's Mort Meyer Swamp. We can't get there. I'm thinking about doing a different method of rolling so that I can actually roll chunks that I can get to. But there's nothing we can do in that chunk anyway. We're going to just re-roll. And that unlocks a new mine for us by the Champions Guild. Awesome. I know there's iron ore there as well as silver, so that's going to help us out quite a bit. Alright, here we are at the mine we just unlocked. I'm going to mine this clay because we don't have a source of clay yet. That is going to complete the task in this chunk. I also unlocked this silver ore. I do have this in the Alcarid mine, but I have not mined any yet, so I'm going to do that here just to complete this chunk as well. This might take a while with the steel pickaxe. Oh, there it is. After every contemplation, I wanted to address the issues with the chunk picking method I was using. I had multiple tiles unlocked that I could not access for an extended amount of time due to further chunk unlocks being required. Example here being Morton. I had Morton unlocked, but it required many more chunk rolls I had before I had full access to this area. And I had this issue on my map in a few different areas. So what I've done is locked all the chunks I had rolled extra that I had no requirements or requirements I had not finished. This prevents me from further unlocking chunks that I can't access and ensures that I don't skip tasks I have to complete. I also talked with a very good friend of mine about how I was rolling my extra chunks, which were the extra rolls I was giving myself at every 50 total level milestone. We both agreed that I should only get 1 extra roll for the milestone. The way I was previously doing this was if I unlocked a chunk I could not access or that I had nothing for me to progress toward, then I would re-roll. I didn't like doing that, so I've also locked all the extra chunks that I unlocked. Sorry for any confusion this has caused. So this here is my updated map and all the tasks that I have to finish at the moment. We will work toward that mining and smithing. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the smithing, but we will also work toward that wood cutting and fire making, fletching as well. I can obtain these through the Calphite Guardians, which I'm going to work on. Best in slot, ham robe, that's easy enough. I got some quests to do in there. Some things I do have backlogged were exceptions for this Port Sarum chunk. I'm going to keep that open, even though I can't access it. But a lot of this, like the chocolate cake, pineapple pizza, and everything, is from buying from the charter ship, as well as all this fishing stuff. I have no way to train fishing outside of shrimp and anchovies, so I'm not going to be able to do that. As well as you need the fly fishing rod and the fishing rod for most of this stuff here, which is also locked behind the port Sam trunk, which I have to unlock the South Falador farm to access. The dragon weapon is locked behind Calphite Queen, and I'm not going to make that a requirement because I do not have the stuff required to do that boss at the moment. But after all that being said, I hope everybody enjoyed today's video, and I'll continue working toward the new milestones in the next video. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, consider subscribing, leave a comment below as to what I can do better if you have any suggestions. I'll make sure to reply to everybody who comments.